What did the B-52s say while playing Riichi Mahjong? And I got me a 5, it's as red as the sun, and we're throwing a tile calling Riichi. And I'm sitting as dealer, oh we're here in East 1, so hurry up and deal it, cause I'm feeling peachy. Ipatsu is a little Yaku where we can get one more for a Mahjong. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. And look, it's impossible to sing a B-52 song without impersonating the singer. An object in motion will stay in motion unless acted upon. A singer going for a B-52 song is gonna try to sound like the original singer of the B-52s. These are the natural laws that govern the world, folks. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Hope you're doing well. How am I doing as we load into East 1? Or as I like to call it, East Fun. Whoa, this is nice, right? Starting off with a pair of the Nolan North winds, and it's just that easy, folks. Probably should have kept the 1 of characters, because we could have used that to accept the Dora tile, the 3 of characters, but hey, no harm, no foul. We're warming up here. They got ball players too. Oh, okay, that's bad. That's really, really bad, but that's okay. It's okay, maybe we draw into a 3 or a 4 and it gets us out of this mess. Okay, we gotta calm down. You got too hyped because of the B-52s cover you saw. You got too hyped. You gotta calm yourself. Imagine yourself as a monk sitting underneath a waterfall and you're trying not to be battered by the water, but instead you are just vibing, okay? So what do I throw here? I think what we throw here is maybe this. I want to get rid of the 2 of characters because I think we done goofed. You know what I mean? To necro a meme from 2013. I think I done goofed. Think that keeping this around was a little bit hasty. And you know what? 2 save tiles. Look, we got all the shapes that we need in our hand. Are they good? No. I mean, the 5-6 and the 6-7, they're bringing the heat. The 1-3, a little, again, to necro a phrase from 2013, weak sauce. I am to Penguin of Doom, Lamal, Rafflecopter. I think that the 1-3 is probably the worst looking shape in our hand right now, but that could definitely change. 2 more safe tiles. Might be one of those games where we pawn our seat win very early on, but someone else calls Riichi and just beats us to the punch, and you know what? That's fine. It's natural. It's a part of growing up. It's a part of this game called Riichi Mahjong, folks. How am I doing outside of the game? Yo, he's finally done it. He's finally done it. He's finally begun reshelling his Nintendo DS Lite. So what that means is that I bought like a new shell for it and I'm like transplanting, a crossword's gonna call the Riichi here. That's unfortunate, but at least we have 2 safe tiles that we can throw. Maybe we can, I mean, G-Force, what are you doing here? Maybe we can chi this to try to get into Tenpai. I mean, this is probably a bad idea, but it's not like we're Omega F'd, right? What do? We sacrifice 1 safe-ish tile. Okay, now this feels bad. Now this feels Omega bad. Right Lord calling the Riichi as well. What can I even throw here? What can I Henry David throw that gets me out of this mess? 9 of characters, there's no shot I'm pawning that one. Our hand, I don't know if you've seen this recently, but our hand is lacking in value. Of course, the Riichi Mahjong gods up above are gonna make me eat my words drawing ourselves into a Dora, but I'm so happy that Right Lord discarded the 9 of characters. We can just get out of here. And you know what? It's fine. Looks like this is about to be a big hand. Tanyao, Pinfu, Dora. Ooh! Shush! And they got Oradora, and that makes a 5th Han. It's addictive, folks. It's addictive. I don't know if you need some more joy in your life, but listening to the B-52s and then impersonating the singer will do that for you. This is a pretty good hand. Not gonna lie. This hand has some heat to it. It's like we're 15 minutes into a Hot Ones video. It's got some heat. We maybe could have, if we had a Vivian Westwood, we could have re-dealed there. A little mulligan. Ooh! Like one of the favorite cast members on Game Changer. Okay. Brendan Lee Mulligan reference. Why? I don't know. Weird. I like nerd culture. All right, and speaking of nerd culture, I've begun reshelling my DS. I need to give a PSA, okay? I need to give a PSA, and this is a nasty Riichi. A Riichi red 5 only hand, but someone might deal in with the 9 of characters, right? We're really early on into the round. Someone might deal a 9 because maybe it's the safest tile that they got. They're just willing to throw a terminal, but they don't know that I've got a weird, zuzzy little double pair weight, 8 of characters. Not giving me the 9 quite yet, but maybe we can get there. If all 4 8s come out, all my apes gone, it could lull people into a false sense of security about throwing the 9. Oh, and the 8s are coming and they don't stop coming. Here's a PSA. I've never worked with ribbon cables before. They're extremely fragile. And I already broke something that I hope is repairable. I broke, like, if you ever work with a ribbon cable, and I need to tell you this because I genuinely did not know. There's like a clasp that you have to unclasp first before you try to pull the ribbon cable out. And don't get me wrong, what I did was I unclasped the clasp, but then I unclasped it with such force that it just broke off that piece of plastic. So now I'm like, oh no. But then the moral of the story is to never give up, truly, because I was like, after that, I started getting really impatient. I was like, well, now I'm about to do all this, and the DS isn't even gonna turn on afterwards as we slowly run across Sword. That's nice, right? We get to take points away from first place. Would have loved to hit an Oradora, but you know what? Just winning a 2-Han Marty, getting our Riichi stick back, that's wonderful. Couldn't have asked for a better situation, for a hand that couldn't really blossom into anything other than what we had. I'm pretty happy with it. This is interesting. The 9 of circles is a pretty redundant tile right now, but maybe if we get another one, it's pretty pog. I'm even contemplating not calling pawn. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I still don't really want to call pawn for the red dragons. I know. You're looking at me, I'm looking at you. You're like, why, Yusong? It's a red dragon. You think they grow on trees? You gotta seize the opportunity. The moment you want it, you better never let it go. But the rest of our hand is Garbage Town, USA, folks. It's absolutely Garbage Town, and I don't necessarily want to be up the river without a paddle. We're pawning this when we could have had 2 more safe tiles to throw later. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5-ish shapes in our hand, and this we could even throw both the 6 and the 9 of circles, right? That chi is not even that bad. Okay, we're gonna go for it, folks. I'm gonna cut the Dora, and this is gonna be a valueless hand. If someone pawns the Dora, they didn't, right? We're just going for a chi. What do they have here? You got some kind of half flush in the circle suit. It's terrifying if you do. Yeah, I'm giving you the keys to the kingdom because I'm a beautiful, naive fool. Oh, you do. Oh, okay, that is interesting. So what happens here? Do I F with this? Do I want to borrow some language that I don't entirely understand? Do I want to front necessarily? Nerdiest guy in the world says the word front as if he knows what he's talking about. Can't pawn that unless I go for the sicko mode play, which is the half flush, the roundabout half flush. Now this is interesting because I am in Tenpai. This is interesting because I am in Tenpai, but it's so bad. It's so effing bad. And other people at the table must know that I'm up to something, right? I don't have Tanya. I don't have a half flush. I don't have anything, right? So if they got red dragons and they want me to suffer, you can absolutely do that, folks. You can absolutely do that. If we sumo the red dragon, that'll be an absolutely wonderful series of fortunate events. Call me the reverse dimension Lemony Snicket. Lemony Snicket, of course, the pen name for the author that wrote Series of Unfortunate Events. Right, Lord? You got this. You got this. What have I done? What have I done with my life such that I've ended up in this scenario? I'm about to deal into a full flush, Marty. I refuse. I simply refuse to deal into the full flush. Look, all this is to show you is that you can make a ton of mistakes in Riichi Mahjong and then try to get yourself out of that mess. You know what I mean? These are natural things that occur in life. Now, if someone throws the red dragon, I absolutely do not pawn. We are now in a situation where we're just trying to get out of this round without making any enemies. Without making any huge enemies, at least. You know, not dealing into a Mongon or a Hanemon hand that Right Lord's probably cooking up. Sure, I'll keep a green dragon. It's an extremely safe tile now in this game. This is why you should never give up, because I broke this piece of plastic and I was like, oh my god, This isn't gonna do anything. I've really fricked this up. It's all my fault, yada, yada, yada. And then I posted on some subreddits that was like, hey, am I screwed? Or is this gonna be okay? And people were like, you can either use just tape or here's this awesome video tutorial that has 20,000 views about how to repair this exact situation. It's not easy. You gotta take a X-Acto knife and bend the pins or whatever, and it's all really small and, you know, it's very, very tricky. But it's possible to repair. And so that's what I'm gonna spend today doing. I'm gonna spend today trying to fix the motherboard on my Nintendo DS, which sounds like I know what I'm doing, but here's the little secret. I don't. I already broke off some things. I did feel I felt like I learned a lot. And you're like, Yusong, obviously you should have known about the ribbon cable. Meh, 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 meh. Here's the thing. I've watched a lot of video tutorials and they all do something around the, okay, we're right to not throw the red dragon. Left Lord somehow ended up cooking a 7 pairs closed half flush. Holy guacamole. That's very terrifying. Ooh, okay. Okay. The rest of our hand is terrible, folks. The rest of our hand is terrible. Not exactly sure why I'm so eager to pawn the white dragon. But when it comes on the first tile, it's hard to say no. Uh-oh. I never learned my lesson. Do I deserve all the misfortune that befalls me in Riichi Mahjong? No, of course not. That is extremely rude. I probably deserve some of it, but all of it? That's a little too much. We're going to a logical extreme here. What am I, Northern Lions banter in 2018? What am I looking at here? I mean, I was keeping a crossroad is willing to pawn the Dora tile. That's terrifying. Oh, they have some kind of, okay, it's either they have a half or a full outside hand, or they have some kind of Northwind or Dragon tile, or not Prevalent Wind anymore, but Northwind is a little spicy. Okay, they don't have Northwind. Now Dragon tiles are a little spicy, so it would not surprise me if they had a triplet of the green dragon. Now, what am I supposed to throw here? That is a $1 million question. This seems like a relatively beef safe enough tile. I mean, if they are going for the half outside hand, I guess this is not as safe as one would hope. Now my nines are feeling a little spicy. Like I hilariously don't want to throw this 9. What if they have all terminals? You never know, right? You never know. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai, folks. This is a very exhilarating game right now. What do we want to draw into? We want to draw into a 6 of characters. We can also chi into a 6 of characters, right? It's safe for a cross-lord representing the nuts right now. And that's, okay, they can't, I mean, they could have a 7-8, but I don't think they're not waiting on another triplet of the 9s. I think it'd be a little bit foolish of them to do something like that. Left Lord Red Dragon, pawning out the 3 of characters. Probably just a small hand to try to stay the dealer, right? Wow, Right Lord is gonna call the Riichi here. Okay, folks, we have 1 safe tile in the Emerald City, right? We could do a little folding, but it's not gonna happen. Riichi Sumo Ipatsu, and let's see what they have on top. Oh no! Oh, look away. Oh, look away, folks. 3 red 5s, Tanyao. Oh no. At least they're not sitting as the dealer. Oh, it's anyone's game. Okay, that's honestly not a bad set of circumstances, right? Now we're in East 4, or as I like to call it, East Chore. Yusong, you don't have to rhyme everything. I know, but it's fun. It's extremely fun. It's so fun. I'm going, tonight. We will pawn. You shouldn't give up. Even if you break a piece of plastic, just keep that piece around and then maybe you can fix it, you know? I got so discouraged, but then for all the flack that I give Reddit, I think that one of the best parts about Reddit is that, you know, in terms of like enthusiasts and whatnot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have to throw something that also allows us for 7 pairs. I know, I don't like it either, but 7 pairs is a real possibility. We're 1 tile away from the 7 pairs. The one piece is real. What do I even throw here? I guess 7 pairs, it's okay to throw the 2 of circles. This can still accept a 4 of circles. Oh, you're looking at me and I'm looking at you, and we're both going, row, Raggy, roll triplets? And you're like, maybe all triplets. I mean, it's so unlikely, right? All triplets is so unlikely. And every time I go for all triplets, it's bad news bears. because no one's gonna throw a 5, and if they do, then they've also got something really spicy. Okay, let's see what happens, folks. Let's see what happens. I mean, I'd like to. Red Dragon all triplets is the dealer. That's 3 Han. A very powerful 3 Han hand is the dealer. Could even con if we're feeling extremely spicy. You know what I mean? I will say this, though. If you give me the chance to chi into a 3 or a 6 for Tenpai, I take it. I take it every single day of the week. Now, Right Lord calls the Riichi. What do I do here? Because this is a safe tile. But if I get something here, which I didn't, but if I get something here, do I chase this noise? I mean, I don't even have anything that's remotely safe, right? So I think chasing this noise is okay. Why was the 4 safe? Well, they threw a 1, meaning that they can't have a 2-3. And they threw a 7, meaning they can't have a 5-6. So I'm okay with that. Right Lord! Right Lord's gonna sumo again. Single down, wait on the 7 of circles. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, if we're gonna pay out a dealer penalty, let that be our dealer penalty. I'm not gonna complain about a teeny tiny yellow polka dot dealer penalty. It's fine. I give Reddit a lot of flack, but hobbyists and people that are in /r/Nintendo DS, NDS, or console repair, huge shout out to the community for saving me from drowning in utmost despair. It's nice. I gave my old buttons a wash too. That felt really, really good, just to clean out some of my old buttons. Because what I'm gonna do, and this is gonna be very special, okay, is that I'm gonna, even though the new shell, the Animal Crossing new shell that I bought, has like clear blue translucent buttons, which I think are cool. Don't get me wrong, I think they're cool. But it's not gonna keep me warm in the middle of the night. They don't impress me much. I don't think that this is, I know this is Tanya Red 5, and I'm pogging up at the idea of Tanya Red 5, but like, why go huge risk mode? You know what I mean? Why invest our entire retirement account into a meme stock? Why don't we just chill a little bit? You know what I mean? Have you heard of this, Mr. Krabs? Chilling? Even Bing chilling if you're meme pilled? But I'm gonna use my original buttons with the new shell. So I'm gonna have my white Nintendo DS buttons with the clear blue translucent shell. I'm gonna be dripped out, folks, okay? I'm gonna be dripped out of my frickin' gourd. What do we want to see here? I mean, I don't want to throw this red 5 of bamboo away. We'd love to see a 4 of bamboo. 4 of bamboo being the Dora tile. Obvi. 4 of bamboo leading us into the promised land. Obvi. This shape, I know it looks confusing, but if I can just break your brain for a second here, it's actually a 4-5-6 and a 4-6-8 shape, which at the end of the day feels pretty good to do, right? Right, Lord? Okay, you're feeling it right now. You're feeling it. Instead of keeping 2 safe tiles, you're just going sicko mode. You're pawning the 9 of bamboo instead. I've got to assume that you are in Tenpai or very, very close to Tenpai. Now, can I chase this hand? A Tribe Called Quest, can I kick it? I'm gonna throw a 1 of characters. It seems relatively safe enough. Right Lord could have something cooking up, like a full outside hand, but no, they don't have a full outside hand. Why would they throw all these 1s and 9s and whatnots? Do I fold here? Oh, it's so sad. I feel like I haven't really had a chance to play the game. What am I playing against a control opponent in Magic the Gathering? Oh, counterspell. Oh, counterspell. Oh, board wipe. Oh, farewell, exiling my graveyard so I can't even do any recursion. Okay, a Crosslord not gonna roll over and die either. Okay, everyone's going for it. 3, wow! A Crosslord from out of nowhere with an office chair. Tanya Red 5 Dora. I mean, I'd like to win too. I don't know if that's possible. Left Lord nominating themselves for 4th place. It's a cruel situation to be in. And yet here we are. It's a dog-eat-dog world. It's a Riichi world. Red Dragon as the Dora tile. Mondo spicy. Mondo spicy. Oh! Okay. RIP headphone users, but like legit, okay. Do I go for the full? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Half/full outside hand. No, it can't be a full outside hand. I got some honor tiles here. Half outside hand though. Oh, but it's so bad. Isn't Red Dragon 3 Dora enough for me? Am I a sick beast such that I would go for... We just need a pair. We just need a pair. So honestly, I don't think our Kyle efficiency goes that low. I mean, oh, now it's like, but if we draw into a 5-6, it's Avengers Infinity times better than our 8-9 shape. Our 8-9 shape is looking extremely whack. Oh my God. We can even she for a 1 or a 7 and we'd still have a valid hand. And there's our pair. There's our pair. If we pawn the red dragon, we then get into tenpai for just the 7 of bamboo, which is not, okay, 7 of bamboo comes out. We can't be seeing too much more of those because then my my sadness meters are gonna go off the charts, like me breaking the ribbon cable clasp. This is the thing. I watched a lot of the YouTube tutorials, but the YouTube tutorials, it's so small. All these things are like an eighth the size of your fingernail, right? And so they're like doing something, but I legitimately just could not see. I legitimately just could not see. So what do we have here? All we have to our name is Red Dragon, 3 Dora. Now that is a very powerful hand. That is a Mangan, right? But I would love to, oh man. Left Lord playing with no defense. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this red 5 is because of the 5 of circles that I chose to discard earlier on. Could we have manufactured a different line here? We could. So if I'm playing this, well, we maybe could have had a 5 of circles and a 3 of circles. But then waiting on the 4s, I mean, the 4 would have come out maybe. But maybe that 4 is only coming out because of my 5 and my 3 discard. So I don't know. It's really, really hard to say here. I think people are going to be really careful now that I'm repping a Giganto monster hand at the table. Hopefully, I mean, Right Lord has shown that they do not need the 7 of bamboo necessarily. So we're hoping that they just draw and discard another one. Left Lord throwing a 4 of bamboo. Maybe, ironically, they're going to bamboozle themselves into thinking that the 7 is also, and we get the sumo. There it is, folks. And there it is. Holy smokes. That's amazing. It's not technically a Mangan, but hey, if you have $999 million, let's just call you a billionaire and a scourge to modern day society. Oh! Didn't think he was base today, did we? Did we? All right, this is when it rains, it pours, folks. Green dragon, white dragon. Not sure what the rest of our hand is necessarily going to entail, but I think we got to shmoo for this one. I think we got to shmoo for this one. Why? Our hand is Super Mario Maker fast. Now you're like, Yusong, this hand doesn't win unless you get a green dragon or a white dragon. You are absolutely correct with that assessment. You are absolutely correct with that assessment. But I have a feeling that one of these has got to come out. I think that if not, then we are truly in a omega unlucky place, right? We're truly in an omega unlucky place. Right Lord, the Riichi. Okay, let me think about this. I don't want to lose first place. If I pawn this, we're not even in tenpai. I have 2 safe tiles. Watch me whip, watch me nay-nay. Watch me try to navigate this situation so that we could still win. It's not impossible, right? If we throw these away and we draw into 3 of bamboo, we could so easily get into a double-sided wait for the, and we never con there. We never con there. If you wanted me to con there, you are a adrenaline junkie, okay? I'm sorry to just call it like it is, but you've got to calm down one of these days. You got to stop burning the candle at both ends, okay? That is a too reckless of a con for me, folks. And our shapes are, it's not like our hand is slacking, right? Like we're the evolved form of slack off from Pokemon. What do I throw here? I think I'm just going to try to Mondo fold. I mean, the good news about this hand is that in South 4, we are the dealer and I am the Eggman. And so we still have a lot of play in South 4. Even if we fall behind from like a 3 or a 4 hand, it's very, very easy because of the dealer bonuses that we get, the 1.5 multiplier to your score, for us to come back into this game in South 4, right? Now, the tiles have got to help us a little bit, but we can definitely mess with that. I'll also say this, things are kind of looking up today because now I have enough of a backlog such that, oh, he's busting out the such that please pass. You know that it's about to be a poignant thing that he's about to say. I have enough of a backlog such that the videos that you're going to see tomorrow and on Sunday, right, on the weekend, those are going to be temporally continuous. As in, they're gonna make sense. No longer are we jumping backwards and forwards in time like frickin' Interstellar. Murph! Left Lord Dealer Mongon. Okay, that's disgusting. I cannot believe that they managed to do that in the face of someone else's Riichi. A crossword is genuinely gotta be experiencing utter devastation right now. Not gonna lie or anything. What does this hand do? What does that hand do? I think this hand does nothing unless we draw into another green dragon. What is the Dora tile? 3 of bamboo. We could kind of F with the 3 of bamboo, right? Turn this into a 3-4-5 or something. This hand, a little wacky. Do I ever... Whoa! Okay. It's kind of interesting. Do I ever forsake my humanity and go for the half outside hand? Of course not. Of course not, right? We got a red 5. And a nice 5-7-9 shape. We got another red 5 here. What do I do, though? What do I do? I'm throwing away my 8-9 shape because I simply... Bottle B the Scrivener style, I simply do not enjoy that. I would simply prefer not to. You know what I prefer to use in my hand? Senator? Because this is a deposition, and I am being called in behalf of this committee, and it is an honor. I would rather use this red 5 in my hand. Can we do that still? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can. So might I say, if I could just pat myself on the back real quick, like some Benetars I know, we've navigated this hand beautifully, folks. And what do I do? Why do I throw the 4 of bamboo there? Because it's a safe tile. Left Lord has just discarded it. It's a spicy tile, right? Like you're going to a mala huoguo restaurant. That's Chinese for the numbing spicy hot pot. Right? You're going to a spicy hot pot restaurant. It's close to the door. We want to get rid of that. We want to get rid of that, folks. Can I tell you something? I've been playing this entire Riichi Mahjong video with an injury. Yesterday, I was a fool. I got a big burrito from El Pollo Loco. Not sponsored. And as I'm lactose intolerant, but I started eating it without taking a lactate. And I was like, nom nom. This is so yummy. Yum, 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 yum. Look, that's what I sound like when I'm eating. I don't know what to tell you. Yum, yum, yum. Super yummy. Yum, yum, yum. Can I ever throw this away? Oh, I want to so bad. Dude, Riichi Pinfu Red 5 Dora. Or just Pinfu Red 5 Dora, even if I don't. Wow! Okay, a cross are not gonna roll over and die. They're just stealing a 1 Han hand, but they know that every Han counts here, and they pick up Left Lord's Riichi stick. That's super interesting. I don't know if they had to call Riichi there or whatnot, but okay, now we move into South 4. I think they understand. I think a crossroad understands the assignment. If they sumo an any point hand here, right? We get slurped beneath the threshold, right? If no one is above 30,000 points at the end of this round, we move into the forbidden West round, where if you die in the West round, you die in real life, folks. Dora's the 8 of circles. Okay, this unfortunately is a really uncomfortable situation for us because we don't even need the Dora. We don't even need the value. All we need is a green dragon only hand and everyone playing with some speed and alacrity here. Sure, you know what? Sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we can draw something around this 2 of circles where there's 5. Please, okay, all right, here we go. I mean, 1.5 million tiles get us into Tenpai. 1.5 million tiles get us into Tenpai. I would like to draw one of them. I would simply like to draw one of them. That is a great pickup as well. 1.5 million tiles get us into Tenpai. Now, do we ever... Okay. And there it is. This is it. It is him. It is Timothy Chalamet, okay? He has arrived here, folks. This is it. This is all we need. And Left Lord throws the door. They carve out a path beautifully for us. A lovely little escape hatch so we don't have to hold on to that Dora tile or that Dora Kyle, folks. And it's a tense situation around the table, is it not? The danger can be sensed. I could have pivoted to a single tile weight on the Vivian Westwind, but we don't take those odds, folks. What do? We take a 9-sided or 9-tile, 3-sided Omega weight and a Crosslord. I'm genuinely so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish that we could all win. I wish that we could all win. I was eating the burrito. Nom nom. I like this burrito. It's so yummy. I don't think it has cheese in it. And I'm looking at the burrito and I'm like, oh, there's like these strands, like this like white strands. That has to be chicken. Nom nom. I like this burrito. Dude, it was cheese. And then like at 90% of the way through the burrito, I look online because I've scared myself. Now I don't know I can't tell what's right, what's wrong. I'm so scared. Suddenly I'm not starting to feel so good, Mr. Stark. And yeah, of course it has cheese in it. Are you kidding me? Of course it has cheese. So I eat a lactate, but let me tell you something. This day has been a tough cookie, folks. This has been a tough cookie. So what happens here? I want to see who casts the first stone, just because I want to be a Judgment Jason. I want to be a Judgment Jason to see okay, Right Lord calls the Riichi. Riichi, Pinfu, Tanya, Dora. Wow, disgusting. Disgusting. Really, really nice hand. You draw into Tenpai. You know what? Tonight we dine in hell. Riichi, Dora, but Right Lord can't play defensively. It's anyone's game right now. It's genuinely anyone's game. Oh, would I have chased this Riichi as the dealer? I mean, it's really fun. It's really fun. I don't hate the chase at all. Because at the end of the day, you also sometimes gotta have fun. Sure, it might get you owned once in a while. Wow. Okay, Eastwind. I don't even hate that. What's going on here? I call Riichi. This is a safe tile. You have a terrifying hand. What? How does that look like a full flush? Oh my god, that's a terrifying set of discards. Really, really happy. Again, the power of strong hands is that you get to stop other people's big hands. You know what I mean? Okay. You cast the first stone. Sick little Riichi icon there. Riichi, Tanya, Pinfu, Chance at a Sanshaku. Disgusting. Dora tile as well. 2 of bamboo sends you into the ether right now. Oh no. I can sense that something bad is about to happen. I can sense that something bad is about to happen. 2 or a 5 of bamboo. I can sense that something bad. Oh! And Left Lord robs you. And Left Lord robs you. So what did you do? You cheat there. You sacrifice 1 safe tile, right? You sacrifice the 4 of characters, which looked pretty safe, all things considered. But you do that to get into Tenpai. And wow, what a risky Tenpai. What a risky Tenpai. Because you only win off of the 3 and the 6. You can't win off of the 9. And there's no telling that this tile is safe. I don't know if I would have done this, folks. I genuinely don't know if I would have done this. But you also see the writing on the wall, where you don't have that many safe tiles. Okay, I kind of respect it. You see the writing on the wall. And this is one of my weaknesses, which is like pretty soon you're not going to have safe tiles to throw. Left Lord calls an extremely early Riichi. Usually these are bad, but no, you have a double-sided weight somehow. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And Right Lord robs you oh my god, would I have ever played around this? Would I have ever played around this? So what happens? Left Lord calls the Riichi. What do we have? We have this that's safe. What are you pushing for? You throw a 3 here? Oh, because it's safe for Left Lord. But then Right Lord is cooking all of a sudden. I honestly don't know if I would have seen this. 5 of bamboo, 6 of bamboo, also safe. The most recently discarded tile is the 3. Wow, dude. Wow. But I'm looking at Right Lords and I'm like, dude, the West Wind is not the Seat Wind or the Prevalent Wind. They have to have a flush. Is this something that I would have seen in the game? No, especially if I'm yapping the whole time. Of course not. Wow. I might have done that too. That's terrifying. Holy smokes, that is terrifying. It could happen to any one of us. There's an imposter among us. Small hands, Right Lord with the Riichi. Cast the first stone, single tile weight on the red dragon. I love it. That's nasty with it. That's nasty. Left Lord again robs you. Dude, I don't know. I mean, I kind of understand because you're going for the gold here. You pawn instead of having 2 safe tiles because you know you're going to lose. You have a chance to con here or something silly. I don't hate it. And someone, if they're playing safe, they'll throw a 3 of circles, which is that what happens? Yeah, that is exactly what happened. So I love that. Okay. Okay. Very risky, but again, your back's against the wall right now. And unfortunately, yeah, this is just my game to win now. This is just my game to win now. And there it is. And there it is. And there it is, folks. And he's the greatest Mahjong player to ever exist, folks. Just kidding. Look at my match history. It's literally in shambles. All right. Folks, that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the song or you enjoy the genre, I don't know, maybe leave a like and a comment. Helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos Monday through Friday. Stream highlights Saturdays and Sundays. Speaking of, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 3 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel, in case you can't ever make it live. Till next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.